Alright guys, welcome to the vlog, welcome back. We're back here in Conway. Now, we're not going to the castle this time, we're actually going to the RSPB Nature Reserve, and that's the Royal Society for the Protection of Birds. We're going to have a look at what stuff they've got here, have a bit of a walk around, have a bit of fun, and just have a look around. They've got a visitor centre over there, we're going to go in there now, and just see what we can find. Might hire out a pair of binoculars, because there's supposed to be a lot of birds around here. It's the Royal Society for the Protection of Birds, kinda in the name, so we're gonna see if we can find any of them and just show you guys, bring you along for the journey. So without further ado, let's get cracking and let's see what we can find. Alright, so I obviously haven't picked the best day for it because it's a bit wet and very rainy, but that's alright. I'm out here to have fun. You can see behind me the estuary, the lagoons, and further behind them is the estuary. But I'm just out here to see if we can find some birds. I've already seen a few down at the little lookout thing down there, but we're just going to have a little bit more of a look around, see what else we can find. There's lots of sort of natural places for them to hide, as you can see. So we're just going to have a look. I can hear some on the trees just up there, but I can't quite see where they are. They're all flitting about. So we're going to see if we can find any. Okay, so down here is apparently the wildlife garden, so yeah, there they are. I'll zoom in on that for you. So as you can see, there is birds here. Might be a little bit wet for us. I might not be dressed the best for it, but there's birds here to see. So we're going to hunt them down and see if we can find anything. Some pretty cool shots for the vlog. Now what I've noticed is everybody else who's walking along these trails at the same time as me is a lot more prepared than I am, because they're all wearing these big anoraks, like waterproof trousers, hiking boots, and I'm here in a not so waterproof jacket and jeans with trainers on. So I don't think I was quite prepared for this, but we'll just have a bit of fun and see what we can get to. So guys, you can actually see by this little pond behind me, I'm stood on top of it now on the bridge, that it's raining quite bad. So I'm going to get a move on, try and film some cool stuff, see if we can see some big birds preferably. Don't know what they've got here in terms of that, I don't know, but I'm going to hopefully see something cool, like that one up there. But wait, that's a seagull, never mind. Anyway, gonna keep moving. Now, one thing I did do is I actually, if I can find them, brought a pair of binoculars. So obviously some of the birds that we're going to be looking at are going to be quite far away, so I'll be able to just have a better look at these. I can zoom in on the camera and look at them, but for myself, I'll be looking at them through the binoculars. They're not the best, they're just cheap ones that I've used for fishing in the past. Got given them by someone who had a load of old fishing stuff they didn't need. So yeah, we'll use them, just see what we can find. I'm not actually sure where we're going at the minute, but there's a building down that way. And yeah, we'll go that way. We'll go to the building, see what's there. It's quite weird having a place like this so close to like a town. Like, I don't know, I wouldn't have expected it, but it's nice here. Obviously someone's not picked up their horse poop. Right, here we go. We're just coming up to a hide now, so we'll have a look over the water and see what's there. Okay, so that's the hide behind me over there, and unfortunately we couldn't really see much from there. The birds were quite far away, so we're going to move on to the next one. I did go inside that one, but the windows in there were a bit foggy and it wasn't very good for filming, so I'm just going to move on to the next one, hopefully get a few better shots there. We did get one good shot from there where I zoomed in on the camera and you could see the birds flying, so hopefully that one's quite good. But we're going to move on. We're going to hopefully find something like a kingfish or something like that, something a bit fun. And what I think I might do is, once we're done walking along all the trails, going to go into the shop, have a look around there, and possibly get a bird feeder for at home. See if we can get some in the garden, have a look at them for you, and get some close-up shots there. Maybe not today, it'll take a while for them to get used to the bird feeder being there, but I used to have one and we used to get a lot of birds in the garden for it, so hopefully there'll be something there that we can use. And there's more horse poop. Gotta keep your eyes out around here, folks. Okay, so on my last video I said if anyone wants a shout out, let me know down below, but no one actually commented saying they wanted a shout out, so I'm doing it one person per video. If you want your name shouted out in the video, let me know down below. And if I like your videos, if I like your stuff that you produce, and I might even put you in the description with a link to your channel. So if you want that, let me know down below. One person per video. I don't know if you could actually see that behind me then, but they were actually wild horses. Now, I've never been that close to a wild horse before, so that was pretty cool for me. Because a little fact for you, I ride horses. I don't know if you knew that, but I do. I ride horses fairly often. Fairly good at it, but I've never been close to a wild horse before. So it's cool for me to see them in like that sort of habitat, because there's not that many of them in the UK from what I understand. So it's really cool to see that. And now I understand where all the horse poop came from. And I also want to apologise for any wind noise there is in this video, because it's very windy. I just wish I had some way of showing you guys what I can see through the binoculars when I look across the lagoons, because I can see a few birds through the binoculars, because obviously it's further away than what we can see on the camera, but I don't have any way of showing it to you guys, because when I put the camera up to the binoculars it goes blurry. So we'll make do. Just heading back down the same path I've come down. Gonna head back to the visitor centre because it's all windy down there, because it's all open expanse. I can't really film much. I know it's windy here as well, but we're just gonna get back to one of the hides, see if we can stay there for a bit and capture something decent, just so you guys can have a look at what's usually here. Obviously it's a bit rainy, it's a bit wet, it's a bit rainy, so not all the birds are out today, but we'll find something. Okay, so we did see some birds then, so we're not completely out of luck, but I think what we need to do is come back another time when it's a bit more sunny, when I can spend a bit more time out in the open section where there's more likely to be birds, because it's too windy for that today. The camera's just going to pick up all the wind noise, so we'll come back a different time for that. Heading back to the visitor centre now, so we'll see what's there, have a look in the shop and just have a look around. Might head somewhere else after, I don't know, have to see what's about in this sort of area. But yeah, we'll head over to the visitor centre. Might even pick up a gift from my mum. I think there's some sort of homemade stuff there, I'm not sure, but we'll have a look. Maybe pick up a bird feeder, maybe pick up some seed, so at least that way we can get some sort of shots at home another time of birds feeding in the garden, and obviously helping to conserve wildlife, which is also nice. So yeah, see you in a sec. you wouldn't want to fall in there. And the rain's picking up now, so I'm going to try and head back as quick as I can, so see you then. Alright guys, so we're back in the car now. We've just been to the visitor centre and I bought a few things while we were there. Just going to show you quickly what I got. First off is a medium seed feeder. So put seed in the top, sits in there, the birds can eat it from there. 4 birds at a time can eat from that, so I thought that was pretty cool. And then I also got some little mixed seeds to go with it. It has sunflower hearts, little sprinkles of suet things. It's got a few things in there, as well as dried mealworms, of all things. Tasty. And then lastly, well not quite lastly, is a little fat ball feeder, suet ball feeder, however you say it. You just put balls in the top that sit in there. Thought it was pretty cool. And then I just got some balls to put in it. $1.99, nothing too expensive, but make the garden a bit more vibrant, won't it? Having all these birds in there helps them with the conservation of them as well. So I thought that was a pretty sweet thing to do. So, without further ado, let's get home. When we get home, I'm going to set all these up and I'll show you them once we're done, so I'll catch you when we're there. Alright guys, so I'm back home now. I've set the bird feeders up, they're in the garden. I'll get a clip of them here somewhere now. And yeah, that's it for today's video. If you liked it, drop it a like, subscribe, it'd help me a lot. If not, don't worry about it. We're going to be back next time. The next vlog you'll see of me is going to be in Barcelona. It's going to be a lot of fun, so just keep tuned for it, keep your eyes out. Going to be doing 2 videos while I'm there. One of them is going to be like a montage type thing, just of everything I do the whole trip. The other one's going to be more of a vlog style, talking to the camera while I walk around, so it's going to be a blast, going to be fun, and I'll catch you then. Peace.